got your wig, ho. Ha ha. You're mad. Miss Wikiana. Miss Wikiana.
Just say what I did.
Just say it. I don't even know how to explain it.
Just do it.
I was so f***ing nice to you.
Okay.
And you were a bitch to me.
Okay.
And you know it.
I do? Okay.
Just like own it.
That was the first thing out of your mouth at your own barbecue with your own children sitting right there. It comes out of your mouth first. You set the tone. Great.
Actually,
You're
my
having
kids
an adult
weren't there
conversation.
when they... You can't even talk in this group sometimes.
I mean, the whole thing is really frustrating.
I think the part that's frustrating is your inability to say, you know what, yeah, guys, I was kind of trying to make you look like assholes, and that's why I kept joking about it.
I don't think Denise is trying to make anyone look like assholes.
Own what?
That.
I am so confused and high.
So what's going on? What happened after I left?
Girl,
Oh, my goodness.
you know, the Denise of it all.
Oh, God, Denise. What was she saying?
She was, you know, what you did to my daughters and what you did to my, you know, what you said about my children.
First of all, to insinuate that my daughters at 14 years old would have had a threesome, I think is beyond inappropriate. You're shaking your head.
I'm sick of, you're mad at me for something 4 years ago? You know what it is.
Well,
I was
also-
like, no, I don't. And then, you know, it got to where, like I said, you know, I just said, well, listen, who makes more money on OnlyFans, you or your daughter? Okay, your oldest daughter's on OnlyFans. She doesn't know?
That is a low blow.
I think it's great. I just want to know who's more profitable, you or Sammy?
Denise Richards officially takes the plunge and is joining OnlyFans. I guess it's like mother, like daughter, the saying ringing true for this duo. The news comes just 1 week after 18-year-old Sammy Sheen did the same.
Whatever they want to do, I just want them happy and follow their passion and their heart.
Denise announced on Instagram Thursday she's launching her own page now, posting a video of herself taking a dip in the ocean in an all-white ensemble captioned, "Ready, here we go, #OnlyFans." Right now, she's charging subscribers $25 a month and already has 2 posts and counting.
So I would want to be my true authentic self.
The choice to join the platform was simple for Denise. To her, there's not a huge difference between OnlyFans and posting bikini pics on Instagram. Less than a week ago, Denise stood up for her daughter Sammy, who received criticism for creating an account on the platform known for sharing adult content. The 51-year-old came to her daughter's defense in full support, saying she wishes she had Sammy's confidence at her age. Denise wrote, quote, "I also can't be judgmental of her choices. I did wild things, and Playboy, quite frankly, her father shouldn't be either."
I think we just want our child to pursue whatever would make them happy, you know, and if that's what they believe would make them happy, then absolutely, as long as they have something to fall back on, some real job.
Guess this job wouldn't make the cut for Charlie. While the actor has always supported his kids' showbiz aspirations, Charlie spoke out about disapproving of his daughter Sammy having an OnlyFans account. In a statement to ET, Charlie said, quote, "I do not condone this, but since I'm unable to prevent it, I urge her to keep it classy, creative, and not sacrifice her integrity."
Have they gotten any of the showbiz bug? Would they want to be and go into acting? Sammy, I think, would be more interested in directing and photography.
Denise quickly clapped back, telling us in a statement, quote, "Sammy is 18, and this decision wasn't based on whose house she lives in. All I can do as a parent is guide her and trust her judgment, but she makes her own choices."
I don't ever want to push my kids to do something they don't want to do, but I encourage them, if that is something they want to do, then to try it and explore different things.
Only time will tell whether Denise's new OnlyFans is a hit, but it looks like she's pretty confident in her own skin.
You're unbelievable.
I am.
I just read an article about your daughter in Bustle, and I thought it was so interesting. Now, I am naive. I don't know. I'm very naive about a lot of things, too. I don't understand. I don't know what OnlyFans is. I've heard about it.
I didn't either.
Okay, so I've heard about it because of Larsa Pippen and because of you and your daughter. And what is OnlyFans? It's a site where people get to like, it's like flirty or it's like full nudity or like what is OnlyFans?
OnlyFans is whatever you want it to be. And to me, I thought of it as back in the day when you would join a fan club.
Oh,
of
okay.
someone.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like that kind of thing. And yes, is there stuff on there that's more risque? Sure.
There's a
But
spectrum, you're saying.
It's whatever you want it to be.
Okay. So what?
You don't have to do anything you don't want to.
But what? It's a site for fans to get exclusive content.
Yeah.
So video content. Okay. So
And pictures.
And pictures.
And communicating, whatever.
And messaging people.
Yeah.
So it's a world, and it's a business for many people, right? It's like a business.
I learned it's a business.
Okay. I'm saying like some people
I didn't know at the time though.
So some people are TikTok famous, some people are Instagram famous, and some people are like OnlyFans famous, right? Like, or you have to be famous.
I don't know that. No, there's a lot of people on OnlyFans that are not household names.
Okay.
There's a lot of different people on there that do different things. And
like niche, like Cameo had different categories of people that would send messages. That
and
okay.
it's also some people do, cooking or building a house, whatever.
Normal cooking, like you don't have to be wearing sexy. You can do normal cooking.
You can do normal cooking on there.
Why
are
aren't
people,
I on OnlyFans doing normal cooking?
Know.
I do caviar, baked potato, cottage cheese. I
maybe
could be.
You should.
Yeah.
It's
Why can't I do caviar, baked potato, cottage cheese on OnlyFans?
I'm sure they would like if you were naked, but
okay.
You could.
Naked, babe, naked.
You could do whatever you want. It's whatever you want.
Naked potatoes.
I think that what gave it the perception was a lot of adult film actors are on the page. And so I think that's where it came from. I don't know. I actually don't know, to be honest with you. But all I know is my daughter joined it and she got so much backlash. And I was I was upset for her because I know what that's like to get backlash for something and have people say stuff. And she's so young.
She's 19?
Yeah, she's 19.
And she was 18 when she got
was
the
18,
backlash?
which is very young.
Right. But what was she went on there. What was her job before that?
She's not showing, she was in school.
Okay.
She didn't have like a job.
Okay.
But she wasn't even showing topless. So she still got backlash.
She was just being like sexy.
Yeah, she was just wearing bathing suits or, I've never been on her page.
Why? You can't handle it?
I would think sometimes it's weird for me to even go on my kid's Instagram because I'm like, I don't know.
I did want to address the OnlyFans thing. I was surprised. So first of all, I was shocked that you
weren't the only one surprised.
Yeah,
I think.
I was surprised that your daughter Sammy, she has an account.
I was
on
surprised
OnlyFans.
she did too.
And how old is she?
She's 18.
Oh, so she doesn't need your permission or her dad's permission. And is she doing well with it?
I think so. I think she is doing well with it. I think, she mentioned it to me that she was going to do it. Quite frankly, I didn't even know. I had heard of OnlyFans. I had never been on there, so I didn't even know really what it was. But I heard, obviously, a lot of different things. And, she reassured me that she was going to keep it very tasteful and do, mainly like bikini stuff, like bathing suit and stuff like that. And the reason why I wanted to join was because she got so much backlash for that I didn't think it was really fair. And I've done things in my career, I've done Playboy and I was in Wild Things and I've done sexy shoots before promoting movies and stuff like that. And sometimes people will say negative things. Well, a lot of times they do and a lot of times they don't. But I thought this is not fair that she would be getting so much backlash when a lot of people post stuff like that, even just on Instagram.
Yes, of course.
Not to take it as far as you can take it on OnlyFans, obviously. But still, it's like I just felt that it was, not really fair for her to get that kind of backlash.
I think that people are still to this day are under the impression that OnlyFans is porn. And that's simply not the case. And we've got housewives on there cooking. You know what I mean? Like it's
you can do all kinds of things.
You can find everything on
whatever
OnlyFans.
You want to do, you do. So it's not, I personally don't have subscribed to anyone's page, so I haven't gone on to see anyone else's pages, but I've had obviously people tell me, different things that it's not porn.
So you're doing more, is it photo shoots? I mean, you're a beautiful woman. You're doing what, clothes, bikini?
I do bikini. I do lingerie. I do stuff that is sexier because I also think, why not if I'm able to?
Yes.
Be able to do something that's also outside of some of the more conservative stuff that I post on my Instagram. I do
do show my boobies.
Yeah, so you do
my
topless.
tush, yeah.
You show your tush and your boobies.
Yeah.
So you will do topless, and then
I feel like they're already out there if you Google them.
Yeah.
And some of them, by the way, aren't mine. My head's been on other people's bodies. I've over the years I've learned it's very bizarre. I'm like, whoa.
And then, how many? Do you have any idea how many subscribers you have at this point?
I don't. I just look at. It's taken me a while to navigate the actual page.
Yes.
And all the messages and the DMs and commenting and stuff like that. So that's what I focus on. And it's to me, it's more of a throwback to the old when you join a fan site.
Yeah.
It's just more. It's very contemporary fan site.
But it's lucrative, correct?
Yeah, that I had no idea.
So you were shocked when you got your first
shocked.
check. And do they put the money right in the account? I mean, how does that work?
You set up an account and then you do like a draw or something.
Is it once a month or does the money come every day? Like
however often you want to do it. When
I see.
It's there, you can do it.
How many draws do you get a month?
You can do it as often as you want.
Oh, so you just kind of go and log on and like give me my money.
While I'm doing my comments and stuff like that, and I'll check it. I'm like, oh, maybe I should deposit that.
So someone could make a couple $100,000 a year or more. More.
You could do that
Million?
possibly in a month or so, you know.
A couple $100,000 a month.
You could.
Wow.
A lot of people have.
What are we doing here talking?
I don't know what we're doing here at
Get in
Sirius
front of a
XM.
camera.
I know.
I know that a lot of people have made a lot of money, and like I said, I did it for supporting my daughter, who being a mom who was an actress who's done stuff, and I just thought it's empowering too as a woman and a man to be able to take control, and you own
Take care of
all
yourself
the
and,
content, and a lot of the other platforms we don't own the content, so it's nice to be able to also control it too.
I wanted to ask what I did to you for you to do what you did about my kids, and
it has nothing to do with your kid. Do you remember at your barbecue?
Yep.
There was a table of us, a round table of the kids, and we were all talking about threesome, sexual stuff, whatever.
Well, not all of us.
Hold on. You just talked about your husband's big dick 5 minutes before.
I did not talk about it at a dinner with my kids at the next table, Erika.
I think also she obviously was upset that we were talking about threesomes at her barbecue and the kids were not that far away.
When we were at her barbecue, we were talking about threesomes and having sex. Meanwhile, she just talked about how big Aaron's dick was.
You guys are married over a year now.
Yes, and he's let himself go. She's joking. Honey, I'm joking.
Oh, I'm like...
He still has a big penis and big muscles, so it's all good.
Denise, I'm right. Anyway, my
No,
point
you're
is
not
this.
right.
I am right.
No, you're not.
Listen, Denise, I have nothing left for you. You can think however you want of me. You can feel however you want. I have nothing left to say. I didn't want this fight.
Yeah, you did. You needed it to get off of all the other going on in your life.
No, absolutely not.
Absolutely. That's what you do. You
Denise.
deflect. Erika.
We love seeing you back on The Housewives.
Oh, thank you.
How was that experience?
Well, I did like a dinner episode.
I believe it's being called the dinner party from hell.
So I've heard. And unfortunately, I didn't do any confessionals. So they all had like a little opinion about me, but whatever, I don't care. It was a weed party thrown by someone who's sober, so whatever.
Do you feel that's unfair when you've been put in that position and then you don't get to do a confessional?
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I could obviously say stuff here or on, social media, but it is what it is. So you're welcome, Erika.
Ew. Like JK, but like maybe not. But thank you for watching. But you hating ass bitches always have something to say. Hating ass bitch, but you're still watching my vids. What? You're so upset. But that's like okay, because have a piece of bread, have a Xanax, relax, because I said what I said.